Spanish learners, and welcome to another episode of Spanish Academy TV, the YouTube channel that helps you sleep tight, knowing you're going to ace your next Spanish test. It's been a good day of studying Spanish, and it's now time to go to bed. Now you need to say good night to your friends. How is that? How about wishing them sweet dreams? But before we continue, don't forget, like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Again, like, subscribe, bell button. Easy. This way you won't miss the best Spanish learning content on the web. As with every part of life, there's a specific Spanish vocabulary for this part of the day, or more precisely, the night. In today's video, we'll learn how to say good night in Spanish, why it's important, good night alternatives in Spanish, and other sleep-related phrases. Now, keep your eyes open. We'll be learning about sleep, but it is not cool to sleep during class. Buenas noches is how you say good night in Spanish. However, it's also how you say good evening. This is because in Spanish, you have buenos días, buenas tardes, and buenas noches. While in English, you have good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Evenings, as such, don't exist in Spanish. You can say that they are a mix between tardes and noches. And depending on the hour of the day or position of the sun, you use one or the other. By rule of thumb, if the sun has set, it's already noche. Saying good night in Spanish is both a greeting and a farewell, and is also one of HSA's 100 essential Spanish phrases for conversational fluency. If you go out at night and meet your friends for dinner, you greet them with a general Buenas noches. When you leave them after dinner, you also say Buenas noches to all of them. When you get home and go to bed, you say Buenas noches to your mom too. As you can see, saying good night in Spanish is one of those phrases you simply can't do without. If you want to know more about these essential phrases and how to greet and say goodbye in Spanish, check the links in the description below. In Spanish, there are many other ways to express the same idea when it's late at night or you are ready to go to sleep. Some are more social, others are more private or reserved for people with whom you have a close relationship. But all of them are good alternatives to saying good night in Spanish. Let's take a look at some of them. 1. Hasta mañana. You can say this phrase at night before going to sleep, or even by day if you know you'll see that person the next day. Hasta mañana literally means until tomorrow, but it's usually translated as see you tomorrow, which is actually our next sleepy phrase. 2. Nos vemos mañana. It literally means see you tomorrow. However, unlike hasta mañana, you don't say nos vemos mañana when you're going to bed. Reserve it as a farewell for people you know you'll see the next day, like your classmates or your colleagues. 3. Que pases buenas noches. A bit more formal than the simple good night in Spanish, que pases buenas noches translates as have a good night. You may hear this phrase from a hotel receptionist in an even more formal version using the usted form, as in que pase buena noche, while giving you the keys to your room. 4. Que descanses, meaning have a nice rest or get some rest. This is a reply to someone who is going to bed and just said goodnight in Spanish to you. 5. Que duermas bien, meaning sleep well. It's the same case as que descanses, a reply to someone going to bed. 6. Dulces sueños. It means sweet dreams. You say this to someone close, usually a member of your family who's going to bed. 7. Felices sueños. Similar to the previous one, this phrase only changes its meaning slightly to happy dreams. 8. Que sueñes con los angelitos. Dream with the little angels. This is one of my favorites, and the one that parents love to say to their children every night. It's an even sweeter version of sweet dreams. All these words are making me a little bit sleepy, but we have to move on. If you snooze, you lose. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't sleep through our next video. And remember to leave a like if you want more content like this in the future. Now, let's take a look at phrases that have nothing to do with saying goodnight in Spanish, but that are related to sleeping. Tengo sueño. I'm sleepy. ¿Pasaste una buena noche? Did you have a good night? Me voy a poner el pijama. I'm going to put on pajamas. Hasta mañana, si Dios quiere. See you tomorrow, God willing. Es hora de ir a dormir. It's bedtime. Es hora de ir a la cama. It's bedtime. Vamos a la cama. Let's go to bed. ¿Tienes una cobija? Do you have a blanket? No puedo dormir. I can't sleep. Tengo insomnio. I have insomnia. Prueba a contar ovejas. Try counting sheep. Se le cierran los ojos del cansancio. Her eyes are closing from fatigue. Me estoy cayendo de sueño. I'm super tired. Ronca como un león. She snores like a lion. Cayó como un tronco. She slept like a log. Me muero de sueño. I'm super tired. Un baño y a la cama. A bath and to bed. Mañana será otro día. Tomorrow is another day. A la cama. Go to bed. Whew. That's a lot of ways to say you're tired. If you want more info on this subject, check out our blog post where we give you more than double the amount of words and phrases we saw today in this video. Let me know your favorite sleepy phrases in the comments below. If you'd like to practice reading Spanish, download our free ebook called Weird and Wacky Stories for Beginners, which is perfect for A1 or A2 learners. I'm leaving a link for you in the description below. And lastly, don't forget to take your free class with one of our friendly native Spanish-speaking teachers. Just go to www.spanish.academy/free-class. Hasta la próxima! I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe to our channel for all Spanish learning updates. Hasta pronto!